Right, so I think it's fair to say we had a bit of a detour recently, you know, we started talking about different types of drama with like the bakery drama, the hairstylist drama, but today we are going back to our roots because today we have some wedding drama. Now, in case you're new here and you don't understand the context of that, there was a time period a few months ago where it seemed like every situation was just like wedding drama because that's all I was seeing, but it did die down, but it seems like we're back in it, and this is genuinely probably one of the more viral situations we've spoke about in a long time. Like, if we just quickly look at the views on the videos we're talking about today, right? So the original video we're going to be talking about is currently on 32.6 million views in just a couple of days. And the response video to the original video is currently on 29.9 million views in 19 hours. Oh, actually, I just refreshed the page. It's on 33 million views now. So, yeah, it's pretty viral at this point. But either way, let's get into the details, right? So there's two main people you need to be aware of. The first one being Lauren Avery, a TikToker with 20,000 followers. And the second person you need to be aware of is a TikToker called twirlyshears with 165,000 followers. But the response video that we're going to be talking about that was uploaded 19 hours ago, that was her first video. So she's gained 165,000 followers in the last 19 hours. So where this all started was when Lauren uploaded a video 2 days ago showing a video from her wedding, which we later find out was in August, I believe, so quite a few months ago, but she uploaded a video 2 days ago where she shows that she was washing off the makeup that a makeup artist did for her, like a makeup artist she paid to do it. She's making a video showing that she's washing it off because she doesn't like it.
Washing off my bridal makeup.
Oh, and we also get to see what the makeup looked like. I'm assuming, because this picture flashes up quite a bit throughout this video, so I'm pretty sure this is the picture of the makeup that she didn't like what she washed off. And it says smile says it all, so I'm assuming this is the makeup artist who posted this picture and is saying like, smile says it all, it's one of her clients. Now, looking at the vast majority of the comments on the situation, people really liked the makeup look, but it's her wedding, right? If she didn't like it, fair enough. Who's to say that she should or she shouldn't? But the fact that she doesn't like it isn't really the problem that most people seem to have, but we'll get to that. Also, in that clip that we just watched, you might have seen that there's a caption on screen that says, core memory, getting my makeup done for my wedding, and I hated it so much, I decided to wash it off and redo it myself. She then goes to show herself like washing the makeup off, and she's clearly like nervous about it all because her wedding's coming up and now she's gonna be doing her makeup again herself.
Can I do now? Oh my gosh, what did I do? No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm shaking. No, it's okay. It's okay. You can redo it. Okay. It'll be perfect. It always is perfect when you do it. You always look so pretty. Thank you. Okay. It's shaking. It's okay. I think it's just like anxiety.
And then, yeah, you see she flashes up the picture again. Like I said, she flashes up this picture quite a lot throughout. She then goes on to say that the MUA is going to want to do touch-ups, and she's like panicking about the fact that the MUA might be doing touch-ups, and says that she doesn't want to see her and that she feels bad about it all.
Wedding's not even until 4. It's fine.
I'm scared that she's gonna want to do like touch-ups on me like right before.
Can we ask her to still? Is that rude? Like, you're never gonna see her again.
I don't want to see her. I feel bad, but I don't like it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this.
It's fine.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm gonna make a weird state right now.
You like look better even without the makeup at all.
Right? I'm like, I already feel like way more like myself.
And then the video carries on and Lauren is talking with her bridesmaid. The bridesmaid says something along the lines of, when I saw that the makeup artist was painting your lips, she thought they looked like really pink. The bride, Lauren, goes on to say that the makeup artist also didn't like blend in her neck and says that she'd actually rather walk down the aisle like this, like without the makeup on, I guess. That's just rubbing it off. And then the bridesmaid says something like, what, a mask? I'm assuming she means like making a joke saying you'd rather walk down the aisle with a mask. I don't know.
Like, I was watching her paint your lips and I was like, oh, that is pink.
I was trying so hard to like it. She also like didn't blend in my neck at all. Like,
No, she didn't.
There's no makeup on my neck. I'd rather walk down the aisle like this.
A mask.
And then the video carries on. Lauren continues to do her own makeup, and then she says the line that a lot of people seem to have a problem with is that she says, oh, I can't wait to make a TikTok about this.
Match if your face.
Yeah.
Skin tone already matches your neck way better.
And
She sucks.
and in pictures, it's gonna look so much better too. That would be the bad part. Is that in the pictures? If you're like cakey or something.
Oh, I can't wait to make a TikTok about this.
Flashback.
And then the video ends with her showing what her makeup looks like now. This is a picture of her here. A lot of people are saying that it doesn't look any different. I don't really know much about makeup, so I'm not even going to comment. I have no idea. But like I said earlier, the makeup itself, like, really isn't the part that people have a problem with here. It's more the fact that this video is being made where she says that she doesn't like the makeup, which a lot of people, and to me personally, seems fine, right? If you don't like the makeup someone's doing and you want to do it yourself, fair enough. Like, you don't have to have a makeup artist at a wedding, right? If you want to do it yourself, you can do it yourself. The problem that a lot of people seem to have a problem with is, I think the lack of communication was a big point that people were bringing up. Like the fact that she went away and was like, oh, I don't want to see her, I hope she doesn't try and do like touch-ups or anything, instead of just saying like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like this, is there any chance we can change some things? And a lot of makeup artists have actually made response videos to this. We're going to show one example later on, but a lot of them have just basically said like, we need communication, like we're not mind readers, we don't know exactly what you want. If you want something changed, we can very easily do that. And then of course, the part that I mentioned earlier that a lot of people are bringing up is the line, I can't wait to make a TikTok about this, where a lot of people think that it's almost malicious, like digging out this makeup artist who, by the looks of it, from what we can see, doesn't even know that this is happening. And I believe, and I have to say, I don't know this for 100% fact because I didn't see it at the time, but I've seen so many people mention it. So again, I didn't see this myself, but I believe when the video was first uploaded on Instagram, I believe, or like a post was made about on Instagram, she had like tagged the makeup artist, and that's how people found out who the makeup artist was, and then that's how people started like sending us makeup artist messages. Now again, I do need to stress, I didn't see that myself, I'm just saying what people have said, so I can't confirm it 100%, but people are saying that she'd made an Instagram post where she had tagged the makeup artist, and that's how people found out who she was. Now looking at the comments on this video, I think it's fair to say like 99% of the comments that you see seem to be on the makeup artist side. I mean, there's a comment here of 177,000 likes that says, I saw the MUA's TikTok and girl, this is 100% on you. We'll get to that in a second. Here's another comment with nearly 100,000 likes. Am I the only one who actually liked her makeup by the MUA? It looked light and elegant. Another comment with basically 200,000 likes that says, it's the I can't wait to make a TikTok for me. Like I said before, this is definitely the main part people are mentioning. And then if we read a few more of like the bigger comments, the comments with the most likes, which I assume means people agree with. There's some saying, dare I say, it looks the exact same. If the makeup artist is watching, you did a great job on her makeup. This is giving the middle school Mean Girls get married with her squad. I can't wait to make a TikTok about this, is crazy. This gives Mean Girl energy. If the makeup artist sees this, you did an amazing job. Again, a lot of comments like this saying it's like very Mean Girl type, you know? Now, Lauren did reply to a few comments in this video as well. Like, for example, people were saying for learning purposes, what did you dislike about your makeup? Was it the amount of coverage, the eyeshadow, the contour, etc.? To which Lauren replied saying, I asked for natural glowy, blushy / bronzy, and it was very powdery. I look like one color, very pale. Lol, it just didn't feel like me. Someone has asked here saying, did you not have a trial before the final date? Which Lauren replied saying, I did have a trial. I had communicated what I didn't like. She had assured me that we changed the things I didn't love, but unfortunately it still turned out not what I was wanting. We're going to get to that in the makeup artist response. And then a comment here saying, smile says it all, like a crying emoji, you look so bomb. Which he replied saying, me dying inside, ha ha ha, thank you. So I'm assuming the smile says it all photo was from like the MUA, like she posted that. Now, like I briefly mentioned before, a lot of other makeup artists, not the one in particular that was mentioned in the video, but a lot of other makeup artists have been making videos talking about this situation, and one in particular that we're gonna have a look at now was from a TikToker called Chanel Sorrells, I believe. And Chanel basically starts off this video by saying that she saw the original video and she wants to give her thoughts, and goes on to talk about how being an MUA, it isn't an easy job.
So I wanted to give my little 2 cents on this situation as somebody who's been a makeup artist for 13 years and has done countless weddings, because I have thoughts. Let me just start by saying this. Being a makeup artist is not an easy job at all. People want us to be plastic surgeons, people want us to be magicians, and most importantly, they expect us to read their mind. If you're booking a makeup artist, you need to be as clear as possible about the type of look that you want and how you want to feel on your big day. There's an issue that I see constantly with girls on my timeline that ask for a certain look and then book a certain makeup artist and then get upset when the look isn't what they wanted. It is so important, especially if you're a bride, to book an artist that does your ideal makeup. If you know that you are difficult about your makeup, or not even difficult, if you know that you have a very specific way that you like your makeup, it's imperative that you find an artist that speaks to you.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me, right? If you're looking for someone to do your makeup, especially for something like a wedding, a very important day, you should obviously book someone who does the look, or you've seen them do a look that you really, really like, and that's what you want. Now, obviously, I don't know the backstory as to how Lauren ended up booking this makeup artist. Maybe she did see something that she thought she really liked and changed her mind. Who knows? But then later on in this video, Chanel does go on to talk about that line from the video where she's saying like, oh, I can't wait to make a TikTok about this.
That really did rub me the wrong way about this though, is the fact that she said, I can't wait to post this on TikTok. Now, girl, that was shady. That's so mean. Like, it's one thing to not like your makeup, but it's another thing to decide that the makeup didn't look how you wanted it. And instead of telling the artist, hey, let's work on this together, let's fix this so I could be happy with my makeup on my big day, you decide to wash it off and then make a whole video about it. Girl, this is such a hard career to have, and it can be really, really hard on your confidence. It can be really, really hard on how you feel about yourself. Trying to please people, we're trying to make people feel their very best. I think that it's very damaging to do that to someone and their livelihood.
But yeah, let's actually get to the makeup artist's response, okay? So obviously, like I mentioned before, she made this TikTok account solely to respond to this video. It's called twirlyshears, and she basically starts off the video by saying that, yes, I'm the makeup artist from that video, and she says that she was very shocked when she actually saw this video uploaded.
So 21 million of you have seen that viral video of the bride washing off her makeup 20 minutes before her first look on her wedding day. Well, it's me. I'm that makeup artist. I honestly was shocked to see this. There were no indicators that she was unhappy, honestly. I've been doing this over 20 years, and I've learned to communicate very well with my brides, and I've also learned to read body language. So even if a bride says she loves it, often I can tell if she doesn't just by the way her body is sitting, or just different tells that we have as women when we're trying to, you know, say we like something and we don't.
So yeah, as you just heard, she says usually if there's someone who doesn't like the makeup but is saying that they do, she can usually tell, but she couldn't in this situation. And then Twirly Shears, I'm not going to say Twirly Shears throughout this because it's a bit of a mouthful. I'll call her Twirly. I don't know her actual name, I do apologise, but Twirly Shears is the name. We're going to go with Twirly. But then Twirly says that she did actually go back and look at the messages around the time of like the wedding and the appointments and whatnot. She did see that they did do a trial at the time, and the bride did say that there was some bits that she didn't like, which she didn't end up doing in the end at the actual wedding, but there were some bits that she did like, and the lip color was one of them.
I was looking back at my messages with this bride just to see like what our interaction was like. She did have a preview with me, and she was happy. There were a few things she wanted to change. Her eyeshadow color she wanted to change. She wanted to add a little more bronzer. She did mention in her message that she loved her lip and cheek color. So I kept that the same. On the wedding day, I made the changes that she asked for, and it seemed to me that she was happy. She gave me the biggest smile I've ever seen of a bride.
Now, obviously, we haven't seen the messages, right? Two very different sides of the story. We've got Twirly Shears saying that, oh, she did say the stuff that she didn't want, we didn't do that, and the stuff that she said that she did want, we did do that. And then you've got Lauren saying basically the complete opposite, saying like there was stuff that I didn't want, and she did that. Who knows? But then Twirly does go on to mention that this wedding was in August, so she has no idea why it's being posted now since it's been months.
Also, her wedding was in August, so, I mean, it's been several months now. I had no idea she was unhappy. And her washing off her makeup doesn't really bother me. I mean, it's her money down the drain. The thing that hurts is who the bride was.
Okay, so as you just heard it in the clip, she says that the main thing that hurt was who the bride was, and she goes on to explain that she thought they got on like really well, they had stuff in common that she would talk about and whatnot, and of course just saying she had no idea this was going on the whole time. She didn't know that she didn't like the makeup, so that's what hurt the most here.
I'm not even on TikTok, so I had no idea this was happening. One of my artists saw this and saw that it was going viral and reached out to me. And when she told me what was going on, I was trying to think of which bride it could possibly be. And when I saw that it was this specific bride, that's what hurt. Because this bride, she was so sweet. She was so easy to work with, so kind. She's a fellow Jesus lover like me. So I felt like we had that in common, which was cool. So that's what hurts, is that the character of the bride that I thought is not what was there, and that's just what hurt the most.
Yeah, and I think with the lack of communication that a lot of people are bringing up, like, yeah, look, there is people out there who might feel like too awkward, or they don't want to be mean and say like, oh, there's stuff that I don't like, especially like on the wedding day and whatnot, and might resort to doing stuff like that in terms of like washing the makeup off and doing it themselves. Like I said, there is people out there that might feel that way, but I think it's the fact that the video was posted and like, you know, the stuff that was said in the video, like saying I can't wait to post this to TikTok. I definitely think that is the main stuff that's rubbed people the wrong way. And it's not even necessarily the makeup itself, that's just part of it. It's mainly the fact that the TikTok was uploaded and what was said. And Twirly even goes on to say, like, if you don't want a makeup artist, like if you're getting married and you don't want a makeup artist, you don't have to. Like, there's no rules. You don't need to hire a makeup artist. You can do it yourself. But if you do hire a makeup artist, you can tell them that you want changes. Like, you're not going to offend them. That is their job, like, to make you happy.
Brides, if you're getting married, you don't have to hire a makeup artist. There's nowhere that says that you do. If you love the way that you do your own makeup, then do it on your wedding day. Also, if you do hire us makeup artists, you are not going to offend us. You're paying for our service, and it's our job to make sure you're comfortable. And so just communicate. Let us know what's going on.
And then she does go on to say that she is glad that it did happen to her, not someone on her team, because this whole situation has been pretty tough.
I'm also just glad that this happened to me and not any of the stylists or artists on my team, because this has been very challenging to navigate. And to talk about taking a deep dive into TikTok, not starting shallow, just jumping in the deep end.
And then Twirly Shears ends the video by thanking like people who have reached out. A lot of people in the makeup community have reached out and showed their support.
I appreciate all the support from the makeup artists. The makeup artist community has overwhelmingly reached out in support. I've received hundreds of messages in the last couple days just showing love and support, and that means the world to me. So thank you for that.
And that is the video, that is the response. Now, looking at the comments on this video, it seems like pretty much every comment I can see is on Twirly Shears' side. I'm really confused. Her makeup looked flawless, has 333,000 likes. More comments saying it's her saying she couldn't wait to make a TikTok video. This was a great response. The fact that it was in August and she's just posting about it now. Heavy on the you don't have to hire a makeup artist. And then more comments saying stuff like, I can hear the hurt in your voice. I'm so sorry people can be so cruel. And as I'm recording this video, Lauren hasn't actually posted a video since that original video that we spoke about before. So I don't know what her response to it is going to be. I don't know if we're going to get a response, right? But Lauren, does actually post on TikTok from what I can tell. Yeah, like scrolling down her page, she posts quite a lot, right? So she does use TikTok. So it wasn't just a one-off video. I assume we're going to get a response. I don't know what's going to be said. Obviously, we'll have to wait and see. But I would love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below on everything that we spoke about in today's video. And I'm going to leave it there. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like down below. Subscribe if you are new. And until the next one, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, goodbye.